Good morrows, my friends! My name is XaneKudo and welcome back to Major Minor. So, last time they gave us the choice of trying to answer one question. Out of all the questions that we can answer, we only can ask one. And then we're in the arc. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna skip to all this part. Okay, Barney do. Okay. Unborn, well, that's stage for sure. 50% lost life. Oh yeah, I forgot. Clay's lost his life. Basically, what that means is it's obviously turns out to me. This is used to exploring medium branches. But they save the game. Yes. What should I ask? Okay. So we only get one question to ask. I don't know about the arc. Who is he exactly? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm more curious about the Midnight Deaths. I'm not gonna, because about the power is basically just the power to reset. Well, I think they probably find out more about them later. He had to know what the Midnight Deaths were. Someone like him just had to. It made sense. He must know all manner of weird things. I don't know what you're talking about. I've only heard this term twice. Once as I brought you here, and just now. Someone on the television said it. That Clace was a victim. I was hoping you'd ask me about the arc. Or at the very least, about myself. I will have to direct this question to you. Just what are the Midnight Deaths? I'll give him a quick recap of what I was told earlier. People are dying at midnight under mysterious terms. No one knows the cause or just what's going on. That is definitely must be rather peculiar. It sounds like a serial killer to me. There's definitely a pattern present, and Clace. That's a huge target now. I wonder if that was their endgame. Maybe the other killings were a test. That's chilling to think about. I'm sorry for painting that picture. It was just a logical deduction. Yeah, that got kind of dark. And I'm afraid that's all the time I have. I hope you're satisfied with my answer. Truthfully, it was all a little too much to take in. Not really. Okay, so he doesn't know anything about the Midnight Deaths. I should have asked about him, but I guess I should just go back and ask. But in spite of recent events, I feel relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he was vague and dodgy. And he still is vague and dodgy. Now that I answer your question, we have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark? It's quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you, by means of an ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for days. I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them, however. That's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you here. This is so I can try and learn their intent. We wouldn't want your power to be abused. I've sent them random Earthlings. It takes a lot of power to bring you here. I need to foil them with other methods. I didn't want them to take you. At least, not until I knew why. Does this make sense to you at all? Barely. If you and a power were to be abused, it could throw the universe into disarray. I didn't want that to happen again. Last time it happened, should be the last. Well, that makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings and see hints of regret and remorse on his face. But the more I interrupt the ritual, the more I realize I'll never know. I can't figure out why they want you. So, this time, I'll let them succeed. I want to defeat you on Earth for observation purposes, of course. But now that will not be possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. You'll be caught up in many affairs. You must help they seek your power for good. Many will use it to nefarious ends. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for other worlds as well. Wait, he's sending me to another world? Just like that? That's not right. Am I even able to survive on another planet? This explanation only puts more questions in my head. Don't worry, I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. I'll bring you back in the face of danger. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let any harm befall you. I will consider you a ray of hope, my agent of fate. Without another word, he snaps his fingers loudly, like so. I feel a rush of near you. Whoa! Oh, this isn't right, dude! Nothing about this is right! I finally pushed over the edge and started to cry. The place was dead. I was cursed with a power I didn't ask for. A power that could either save or destroy worlds. This was before I could continue. My entire body feels pain. Like the first time I was here, on a much larger scale. I tried to focus on my breathing. Even that caused me more pain than I can handle. It feels like a paper cut, but on every fiber of my being, getting torn apart at a level less than molecular. But then shortly after, I feel nothing. Where the hell am I? Oh, shit! And I find myself in the forest. I'm quickly thrown against a nearby tree, like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates harshly with my heartbeat, which is, to say the least, was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but it eventually subsided. As I loosen again, I quickly examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying leaves look as if they're in a hurricane. But my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. It's like when you look at a clock. Sometimes the second hand moves faster for a second. For a moment. I take a few steps around, but can't find any balance. I quickly stumble over and burst myself on a tree. What's going on? It feels like I'm drugged. Did that guy do this to me? Damn it, I should have got his name. Shit. I fall on my knees, embracing the tree. Hey, we don't tree hug, man. Otherwise, I'd be eating a face full of grass. I start to wonder just where I ended up. But I can only think of where I'm not. Something tells me I'm a long way from home. The anxiety of that fact completely overpowers me. Any semblance of curiosity I had was utterly destroyed. I soaked in some sort of otherworldly homesickness. Well, here I am, stuck in the soil on a foreign planet. He said I'd be back in a event on trauma. Was this experience not traumatic enough? And what if something traumatic does happen? Will I ever see Earth again? Will I ever experience the aftermath of Clay's death? Those weren't the type of things I wanted to see, but it was definitely my right to see them. I feel like this arc has robbed me blind of my future. What if I don't want this power? Well, I guess I don't even have a say in the matter. I'm simply forced to help against all my wishes. What else would I be forced to do? Will I ever truly be myself again? You'll get back where you came from. Huh? I know what it's like to be far from home. And it's maybe the farthest you'll ever be. But you'll get back. I know it. He kneels down beside me and wraps an arm around me. He rests a paw under my arm and lifts me up slowly. It's very easy to lose your way. especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. He holds me up and I limp alongside him. Who is he? Is this the guy that was conducting the ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He's put me at ease. Just like the man in the ark. I can feel my desperation burning here. Perhaps someone out despair assaulted you. If that is so, then I apologize. The burden should be yours alone to carry. The journey to bring you to TERRA. It was not an easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and compromise. TERRA? Is that where I am? Conrad. It worked. Is that so? How can you tell? It's not like we had an artist deception. I know this is the one. And how do you know that, Idiot? I can feel it. Just trust me. Alright, now play along. King Velasquez will be very pleased. I feel like I'm not able to stand on my own. I gently push aside this immediate in a polite manner. I explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are, or who this king is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least the best I am able to provide. This is TERRA. It is a peaceful world. In fact, we haven't had a war for centuries. This is thanks to the immortal king. He's assured that TERRA is utopia. But unfortunately, that attracts people. There's so many that want to come here. We're victims to our kindness and charity. Oh, back it up a second. Immortal king? Yeah, he got lucky. Managed to find a world that suits him. It's a complicated thing, full of time. Immortality isn't something I want, but I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done. Every world experiences timing differently. Many worlds are in sync, they're very close. But if you can find that one special world, one where time flows differently and differs vastly, well, let's put it this way. You're gonna be lucky enough to live forever, or you shrivel and die of old age. Our King Velasquez, he found TERRA, a world where time flows very slowly to him. This is why he's been able to live so long. Well, I think Indy is trying to say, it's a good thing you're not dead right now. Your world must flow similarly to TERRA. But I guess there's a trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life, especially on TERRA. You're safe. And it's true. Day happiness can be desired over a lack of war in another world. World travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe. Along with those that came instead of you. Instead of me. We tried to bring you here many times. We also failed to bring you here many times. Meaning we brought over the wrong person. We had to continue trying though. Velasquez was very eager to get you here. Make sure we did the ritual every day. But not just every day. We had to do it at the same time as well. Same time every day. That sounds familiar. Don't worry. The others are safe. We gave them to one of the local lords. He helped them immigrate to TERRA properly. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. That lord is known as Lord Player. He has an open hatred for immigrants. So we really can't speak to your safety. You could have killed him for all we know. Conrad, don't be so daft. Either way, Lord Player had the others. He's running for mayor. And win. And the mayor is a step below the king. So Velasquez now seen him as a valid threat. And I guess that's where we come in. We are part of why TERRA is so peaceful. We are a private unit funded by Velasquez. We do the things he can't publicly do. Well, I guess you could call it dirty work. Though no one is supposed to know it. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad. That's what it seems like he's annoyed. Yeah, whatever. We're the Assassin's Guild. We have 2 members, student and teacher. I'm a student, of course. Velasquez wants us to ruin play. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. TERRA isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. They throw the world to disarray. The player is getting close to the throne, especially among those who hate immigrants. Actions need to be taken so he doesn't win. Wait, back it up a second. Elections? Immigration? Smear campaigns? And I'm sure I'm not on Earth right now. And suddenly I don't think I could trust these two. They're at least not fully. After all, their smiles are not to be trusted. They seem like bad guys? Either way, I heard enough about politics for now. I have a huge list of questions that need answering. For example, why was I brought here? Ah, you still have more questions. And we still have a long way to go. It seems like these benefit one another. Follow us. We'll explain on the way. If the walk is too much, let me know. You can always stop the rest if you need it. And now we're on Chapter 2. The long road ahead. You start to lead me down what appears to be a trail. I seem to know enough about TERRA, but not why I'm here. Why did he want me to teach me about politics? I can't believe I was brought here for that. He must be only thinking forever. It makes sense. They go through a lot to get me. But now it's my turn for answers. Just keep up the pace. Walking and talking we'll have to do. We're on a strict schedule, you know? King Velasquez wants you by nightfall. That is, on the day the ritual succeeds. I get this feeling they don't care. I don't think they want to know the what. I think they want to know the why. Isn't that right? Not furiously. Well, King Velasquez calls you the savior. Apparently, TERRA needs saving. Though I couldn't tell you for one. He was secret about the matter as well. I just know that he wants you, along with the fact that you're important. He foresees stress like this all the time, so I trust him completely. You're important. Velasquez said history repeats itself. One day he'll agree, another he won't. He flip-flops on a semi-daily basis. But I guess when you're as old as him, you can't start to see a pattern in things. There's no pattern with you. He's never sought help from another world. I guess you're an unknown variant. But I guess sometimes that's what we need. Correct. You're a mystery to me too. You didn't tell us what power you hold, nor what you saved us from. So if that's what you want to know, regretfully, I must plead ignorance. I'm a savior. That's outrageous! I couldn't even do anything to save Clace. Then again, I didn't even know Clace was in danger until he died. Hey, Savior, did you catch the hint? Endymion wants to know what makes you tick. He wants to know why you're so special. I mean, we did dedicate our lives to you. We deserve to know the reason why. Conrad, don't be so demanding. And don't read into my words like that. Huh. I guess we're both on the same page. Both on quest and don't know the reason why. We both know I'm the savior, but nothing else. I guess I have to get answers from this king. I'm not sure they know about the Ark, though. Is Conrad hinting that I should tell him my power? Might not be a bad idea to gain that. I urge you not to tell us. Oh, if we need to know, we know. Velasquez won't hide from us. It's something we can wait to learn. You're here for a noble cause. That is something I can guarantee. And that is all I need to know. Do you have anything else to ask? If it's something I can answer, I will. I stop and ponder. What else do I need to know? It seems like they'll know just as much as I do. So I'm glad I didn't push me for information. I'm not sure that man would want me revealing my power. I know where I am. I know who these men are. I know where we're headed. I guess that should be enough for now. The majority of my questions were about Earth. For example, what happened to Clace? And the rest I will have to personally ask the king. I submit and shake my head. I guess I'll just have to wait. Patience will deliver all the answers I require. Should be much farther now. I'm making good time. Oh, Endymion. The form? We should probably fill it out now. Right. Form? It's just a standard immigration form. Everybody knew the TERRA must fill it out. It helps keep track of numbers, but it also gauges your personality. It can help you find that you're a suitable job. Not that you'll be needing a job. We know you won't be here permanently. But we can't give you any special treatment. To everyone else, you must be an immigrant. You've come here to start your life anew. We can't advertise who you really are. And if Lord Player were to see you with us, well, he'd inspect the papers immediately. This is starting to feel more and more like Earth. Filling out forms for immigration, getting into politics. Yeah, I'm definitely am on Earth. Perhaps I'm not as homesick now as I was earlier. Endymion reaches into his pockets and pulls out a paper. Then what I assume is a TERRA writing utensil. After a few moments, he starts to write stuff down. XaneKudo. Well, off to a good start. Well, we know your name, but the rest, just answer honestly. Or not, I guess is your choice. Comrade looks at me and smirks. I know it seems silly, but laws are laws. And it also beats an awkward silence, especially since we're a long way from town. Oh, I get to save. Okay. Answer the questionnaire honestly. Cool. It will change the way some of the dialogue is displayed. Okay, anything else? As well as influence on major events. Oh! Well, this first one is self-explanatory. Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Please just humor me and play along. Well, let me check. I'm a dude. And a good-looking one at that. Staring with the obvious, I guess. I guess. A large corporation wants to hire you. You prefer a leading role or not? An Endymion or a Conrad, you can say. I can't lead for things. I'm more of a follower, to be honest. That's more like it. There's so much more freedom that way. You get held back the higher up you are. Red tape, restrictions, policies. The savior would rather be a follower. I can't say I would have expected that. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Do you consider yourself skeptical or an easy trusting person? I think I know the answer to that one. I'm a bit skeptical. Wait, I was wrong? That won't be the first time, Conrad. Hey, that's not nice. I thought I got a pretty good read on him. You're about to go to war. Would you prefer to attack or defend? Okay, oh, now we're digging a little deeper. Remember, there are no wrong answers. You're simply defining your paper. To that end, what position do you prefer? I prefer a more defensive role. Huh, you know what they say. Something about a good defense. Not what I would think. But look what I do for a living. Conrad, don't judge people's outlooks. That's only a recipe for disaster. Now, allowing us to move on. Would you take one's life to save men? That's kind of what we do every day. Do you think you'd be able to do it? Take a life for their very good? No. No matter how much I hate somebody, I can never kill. I can never kill at all. Really? And you're supposed to be our savior. Sorry, Conrad's more assumptive nature. You can resolve issues without death. None of the fun ones, at least. Alright, we're almost done, I promise. You're running late to your destination. The path before you are as follows. There's a short but dangerous route, a long but much safer route. You take the wrong route, you may be late. The short route may lead to your death. Which route do you take? If I'm running to my destination, I'm running late. Well, I'd rather run late than die. I mean, kinda like what we're doing now. This is incredibly boring, though. I'd love for something eventful to happen. And put the savior at risk? Well, would that be a good decision to make? I didn't say it would be a good decision. I'm saying it would be a fun one. Conrad looks at me. I shrug it off. Conrad, you do realize I'm a guy, right? Or do you swing that way? It's one more question, I promise. Besides, we're almost to town. How about time? Do you prefer the company of others, or do you prefer to be alone? Now that's a tough question, because I do like to be alone half the time when I'm just doing things, you know, watching anime, playing video games. Sometimes I do like to be alone, but other times I do like to be around the company of other people. But being in a company kind of depends. I don't like to be around company all the time. You know, I like to be alone sometimes. That's a tough question. That's a very tough question. I prefer to be... I guess sometimes I do prefer to be alone. Mostly. I'm more alone than with company, so I prefer to be alone. I don't know. I like to know that I like being alone. Present company is good, I hope. You're wounding me. Conrad! I apologize for his words. Etiquette was not in his curriculum. However, fortunately, we have concluded, and not a moment too soon either. This town is just a few moments away ahead. No, we can't make any detours. Well, many detours. But we need to hand in these papers. We'll make a quick stop, and that's it. We should probably check our mail, too. That's true. Kayla may have written. Endymion looks at me and sighs loud. Endymion. I guess you're in luck, Saber. You get to see the Wayfarer's Tavern. It's the hottest place to be on Terra. He's joking, of course. We just stay there sometimes. And we own one of their postal boxes. They serve drinks, too. Conrad likes that. But really, it's an immigration office. They just need to spice it up a bit. True. Nobody likes mail and immigration. But everyone and their mum loves drinking. Mum. I laugh every time I hear that. I don't no disrespect to anybody who says it, but it's just kind of it makes you giggle. If you look ahead, you can see it. So I guess Conrad is British. He points ahead, and I see he's right. So I guess okay. Conrad gets a British accent. Cool. A small town is coming into view. A port that doubles as the immigration office? It sounds weird, but so does everything as of late. At least we can take care of the two matters at once. Handing in my papers and checking their mail. Then maybe, just maybe, I can meet their king. He will definitely have the answers I seek. Meanwhile, back on Earth. Deep into the night that places death. Okay, so now we get in this side of the whole story. I must admit, it sounds rather suspicious. But these midnight deaths, I never believed in the beginning. Rather that they were supernatural. The media loves to romanticize things. I'm sure many people die on midnight daily. But to affect one of my own idols, mere days before the debut of the tour? No, it has to be coincidence. I'm sure. Detonate siege, I mean, sir, siege is fine. We're closer than that rocket. Alright. Social media exploded and claims his death. Good luck playing that off as a hoax. The body bag was even on national TV. I'm not sure how we spin this exactly. The facts are starting to fill in the cracks. There's talk of it being a crazed band. The work of a stalker, they say. Oh man, it can't be. I've seen stalkers before. They're much more erratic. Not calculated. This has to be the work of a serial killer. It was a murder after all. The stalker wants to possess, not destroy. So the get-go was Clace's murder? Man, absolutely not. That's self-centered. You must presume the killer was still active. The serial killer doesn't just stop. I don't know if this was an isolated incident, but the MO matches these midnight dates. Right down to the method of murder. Oh, since the guys become more grotesque. And this. They all done. Who's next? That's what chills me the most. The largest target in a bar fighter? What's wrong? I talked to Jade earlier about these deaths. She mentioned they were all suicides. At least, half of them looked that way. There's another half that was murder. No confusion there. Gunshots and all. Bang, bang, baby, bang, bang. I saw that clear style of an association. But there's no sign of a struggle. So you mean? Absolutely not. There's no evidence there behind it. If he took his own life, there would be. You can't kill yourself to clean up. Very certain place was murder. But it's these midnight deaths like that. Are we facing a serial killer? Or is the media just making things up? It's gonna be completely isolated deaths. Time of death isn't being the same, isn't it? Well, I guess that's true. But it's not just that. It's the time of death and method of death. The suicide with no evidence isn't suicide. So there are two groups then. The mysterious suicides and the murders. But I'm willing to bet that they're both murders. You seem to have figured out a lot. I thought they keep Clace on the wraps. Man, I had to pull a lot of strings. It wasn't easy. I'm glad you figured it out, right? There aren't two groups. There's only one. This is assuming one major thing is that we're dealing with a single culprit. And these aren't isolated in nature. So murder to cover up as a suicide, eh? Not very well either, it would seem. And they wanted to look at suicide. Why would they take the weapon with them? The place was found on the rope around them. None of us would be down this at all. And this is the same for all cases. I believe the police are jumping the gun. Something that labels these suicides. Especially in light of one major fact. All the victims were mentally fit. If we're dealing with a killer here, there's no way they're trying to trick us. They want us to know these aren't suicides. It's the police that are in the wrong. Perhaps they are being manipulated. Thinking about this gives me a headache. Oh man, I wish I was in bed for it now. I'm sorry for robbing you of sleep. I just didn't want to handle this alone. It's no problem. Jane and Daz are outside as well. I'll stay as long as you need. Would you mind letting Jade in? We need to discuss press matters. We need to make a statement tomorrow. Absolutely! And Daz is here, you said. Please stay with her in the limo. And tell her what I plan to do with her. Roger! Moments pass. Hello again, Singe. I feel like it's been a while. Too long, I'm afraid. None of the circumstances I prefer. Indeed. I always feel bad for Clace. How people were blaming him for the murders. Just because the deaths were started with me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't get into the superstition. I just never would have guessed. Clace's death would be what assaulting? A lot of people can't blame a victim on me. Indeed! And how do you think I feel? I didn't buy into these midnight deaths. I left them vulnerable. Open even. I used to meet them in making up threads. Even in completely unrelated things. I should have been more cautious of this. I should have assigned more guards to him. Perhaps it could have been wrong. I don't thank God for the help us, huh? Besides, how do you want to have an alibi? Alibi? You were the last person to see him alive. And you two had a heated argument as well. You dropped a line of thought, Jade. Field accusations only hurt you in the end. The media will want to know. It's not me. This is what you asked me for, here for, right? So we can decide what to tell the press. I suppose you're right. That ain't a change we need to make. The tour must go on as planned. The amount of refunds people will want, if you're scared, just think about it. Woo! Now that's a separate beast entirely. But first, how about we address to that? I think you need to be blunt. You shouldn't be anything less than honest. Tell them you don't know what happened. We're on the same page as everyone else. Let them know we're cooperating with police. It's important they feel in sync with us. We must not appear to hide facts from them. We'll make things public as the police does. You know, you're right. There isn't much else to do. But we still need to talk about the tour. Indeed. And this is where we have control. I know what you plan to do with ours. Rocker told me as we crossed past just now. We shouldn't change topic just yet, though. Remember the two groups of death? The groups of murders and of suicides? I figured out something shocking tonight. The culprit for the group of murders, they were found a week ago, Singe. What? And here's where it gets even more bizarre. They have a watertight alibi. It excuses them fully from their suicides. They were a copycat killer, and they admitted this openly. The true culprit is still at large. See, but the police are still in the wrong. The suicides are not suicides at all. At least conflicting MMOs are the city issue. We only have to focus on their suicides now. Does this make it easier on us? Unfortunately not. There's just too much missing here. No suicide note, no evidence, along with the victims being mentally fit. If this was a suicide, there will be evidence of the crime scene. Instead, we have almost nothing. Nothing at all. The true culprit must be an expert. They can tamper with the crime scenes. They can leave no shred of evidence behind. Just who could it be? It's likely a gap. Someone's been trained in these things. It's possible. I have a theory, though. Something a little more bizarre than most. I don't have time for quantum mechanics. There has to be a logical reason for this. The murder started as our tour arrived. The killer must have a police background. Jay. Yes? Bring me Clay's security guard. I'll need to speak with him immediately. Do not tell him that I suspect him. You mean? Yes. At this point, it's very logical. Our own hired guard could be the killer. If they already caught the other one, we need to find the person faking suicide. And right now, the signs point to him. It's different though, isn't it? All the suicides were by a fixation. They should have just left the rope behind. But cleaning up a crime scene is almost like they wanted suspicion. Or like they were trying to send a message. It is odd, yes. Especially with that the police are doing. They should know these are real suicides. But they're so quick to close the cases. I guess this leaves things in our hands. Still, bring me the gun. Yes, sir. Either way, you're right. Even if he had nothing to do with it, he still failed his duty to protect Clace. And for that, he should pay. What did you say, regain? Yes. Yes. Okay, okay, I think we'll end here. Yeah, we're gonna end here. I was gonna look inside the cake and the limo, but I kind of told myself 2 saves, and that's it, because I don't know when it's gonna save. I can't automatically save, or else I would have done it myself, and I would have gone further and then saved at a certain point. But the saves come automatically, so we're gonna stop here. So now we figured out. There's going to be major events happening in the story based on my decisions. Since I'm a male, I think I might attract a lot of female attention. And Conrad's attention. I hope not. But it would be interesting. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please share it with your friends so that you may all enjoy it together. And so, until next video, see you next time.